And another person who has waded into this is controversial Catholic priest, Father AGK MBAKA. And Father MBAKA has said governors and members of the National Assembly should also earn the 62,000 naira minimum wage proposed by the federal government. Father MBAKA made this statement on Saturday. He said salaries of members of the National Assembly have been shrouded in secrecy, eliciting speculation and debate from Nigerians. According to him, and I quote, "We can push these poor Nigerians to the point of rebellion. That is my fear. All of us were in Lagos that day. We couldn't come back." I think he was referring to last week, Monday. And then he went on to say, just like a joke, the Labour people entered into the airport, stopped every operation, and if this happens again, it might be tantamount to what nobody dreams or what we dream. But out of fear, we cannot release to the public. If we decide to give Labour 60,000 or 62,000, why not generalize it to the House of Assembly members, senatorial members, House of Representative members, and governors? All of them are civil servants. So are the other slaves. I cannot imagine why somebody can be amassing billions and billions as sitting allowance, wardrobe allowance, newspaper allowance, vehicle allowance, and what they call suffering allowance. The people that should have such allowances should be the poor masses in the villages. As teachers, how much are they being paid? Our nurses and doctors, how much are they being paid? Let us be realistic. Our civil servants that wake from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, they wake up early and return late. How much are they being paid? Look at the level of inflation in the country. And then he went on to advise the government to speedily address the issue of the minimum wage with organized labor to avoid another strike. According to him, it's a matter of handling the bull by the horn tactfully, but very speedily, because if they are not careful, this crisis of a thing can be hijacked and nobody knows the ripple effect. End of quote. All right, so that's Father MBAKA, take on this new minimum wage. According to him, the governors, the lawmakers, and all, they are all civil servants as well. So why are you placing them on another salary scale when there's a minimum wage? Let the minimum wage, be applicable to everyone across board. Do you agree with him?
No, I don't agree with him.
Not.
You see, the priests, especially those priests and pastors that have gotten into the public, that have gotten into politics, the Germans say that politics ruins character. So when a man gets into politics, his moral and ethical standards start degenerating. So they have an audience, they have a following, they have to pander to. So sometimes they say things that are not meaningful. The Nigerian senators and National Assembly members are overpaid, undoubtedly. They are one of the highest paid in the world, if not the highest paid in the world. Our governors are overpaid and they steal so much money. They have security votes that go unaccounted for to the tune of billions of naira every year. Those are issues that need to be dealt with. But there's nowhere in the world a medical doctor, a lawyer, a civil engineer, an architect in the civil service and minimum wage. Minimum wage is for those without education, cleaners, messengers, drivers, and all such people at the lowest echelon of the civil service.
Okay.
Then from there, you determine the salary of those higher up.
Going upwards.
Going upwards. So there's no way a senator can earn minimum wage. Not anywhere in the world. There's no way a governor can earn minimum wage. Not anywhere in the world. The Surgeon General in the U.S. does not earn minimum wage. Therefore, the Minister for Health in Nigeria shouldn't earn minimum wage. So the thing is that they have to earn something what we have now is something of a colorful, legitimized armed robbery with a veneer of legality. That's what is happening for now. But we should pay people reasonable amount, but cut down on the waste. Let 60,000 is reasonable, as far as I'm concerned.
Okay.
Because that's what the governors are finding hard to handle, and to the man, because a young man leaving school, because we talk of minimum wage, we think of families and men with 8 children and some in the university, but they don't have minimum wage. If you enter the labor market today, you earn minimum wage. In 20, 30 years, when you're married with children, you are not earning minimum wage anymore. So to start a young man of 19 or 20 with school start education with 60,000 naira is not that bad. I was once a dishwasher in the US and I didn't earn much. I overworked myself in one job. We stood up for 9 hours and got 30 minutes break. But I was 19 years old then, and the kind of money I made was not much, but I could manage it. You see, then with time, your income grows. So 60,000 a month is reasonable, so that the governors can have money to do other things.
Okay, all right, so but